Greetings and welcome. My name is Antoinette Calise, and we will be discussing typical language and the development factors in grades 1st through 8th. Let's discuss what is typical language. The language describes the milestones children reach as they develop vocabulary, grammar, and communication skills appropriate for their age group. Children normally begin using simple words around 12 months and start combining words by age 2, and gradually develop more complex grammar and narrative as they grow. So we will look at the different development in grades 1st through 3rd, 4th through 6th, and 7th and 8th. Grades 1st through 3rd. The ages are normally 6 and 7 years of age. They are using complete sentences and can retell events in sequence, like short stories. At this stage, children can also improve their ability to follow multi-step directions, and they are beginning to read simple text and write short sentences. Our 4th through 6th graders, this group is around 9 and 10 years old. They are retelling stories, stating the beginning, middle, and end, developing stronger reading and writing vocabulary, and they are engaged in conversation with their peers at school. As you see on my slide, the vocabulary words are now more than 3 letters. The last of our grades, 7th and 8th, the writing skills are getting better. They are now writing in paragraph form, organizing their ideas on paper. We have talked a lot about vocabulary in each grade levels. As they get older, the vocabulary is expanding. They're improving in their spelling skills. Their reading comprehension and understanding is also expanding. Okay, we're going to look at language development milestones. Children ages 1 to 2 years old are beginning to use single words to communicate and slowly combine them into simple 2-word phrases like more juice or please. Ages 3 to 4, the vocabulary is growing and speaking longer sentences, and some are following multi-step directions. Ages 5 through 6 are starting to talk in complete sentences. Can I have some water? She hit me on my back. They're able to retell a story that was read to them, and they can use their imaginations. Ages 7 and 8, they can express themselves. They can speak starting with the beginning, middle, and an end. And ages 9 through 10, the children are growing. They're beginning to read and write more. They listen to and understand information, and they can participate in group discussions. Literacy development milestones. Ages 3 and 6, we're speaking of pre-K through kindergarten in grades 1st and 2nd. Some development miles you will see the students are now recognizing the alphabets, letters, and numbers, and some are pretending to read, looking at the pictures, and using their imagination. Kindergarten, they're getting familiar with tracing their names, having sight words such as the, me, and at. Simple words, and they are transitioning to, and as they transition to 1st and 2nd grade, the vocabulary is expanding with larger words, and they're getting better with spelling words. Ages 7 to 10, we're speaking of grades 2nd through 5th. These students should be moving on up in their education. Their reading is getting better, and they are getting a good understanding of what they're reading, and their writing becomes more clearer and more understanding. Lastly, we'll be looking at some contextual factors and how it plays a major role in shaping language and literacy development. The focus will be on physical health and ability, cultural characteristic, and social economic factors. Physical health and ability influence how children acquire communication skills. For example, hearing loss or chronic illness may delay speech, vocabulary growth, and reading acquisition. Cultural characteristics affect the kinds of language children are exposed to, including storytelling traditions, values around communication, and whether children grow up bilingual or multilingual, which can influence vocabulary and literacy pathways. And lastly, social economic factors also strongly impact development. Children from lower income households may have reduced access to book, limited early literacy experiences, and fewer opportunities for language-rich interactions, which can contribute to achievement gaps in reading and writing. Thank you.